McKinney on the right wing and Selby on the left. Pollock is playing with Horton on the defense. Two Hillman brothers, Wayne and Larry, on the defense for Philadelphia. Larry is 3 and Wayne is 5. He's 6. Puck is at outside, a delay at the blue line, and we'll have a face-off outside the Philadelphia blue line. We just started the first period. We played 5 seconds. On the face-off, Selby gets it over to McKinney. McKinney's shot is going high into the first row Blues on the east side of Maple Leaf Gardens. That'll necessitate another face-off. Bob Clark, number 16 for Philadelphia, center ice. Sutherland, number 10 on the left side. Gary Dornhofer on the right wing, number 12. That's back to Larry Hillman, number 3. Up the Clark, it's tipped off his skate, goes to Wayne Hillman, number 6. Pellick bumped into him. A pass to Walton, broken up by Larry Hillman, hits Selby. Horton moves up. He takes a long shot into the Philadelphia zone. They race in after it. Bob Clark, Philadelphia is covered by Selby. Walton tries to dig it out. Clark dives to Philadelphia. Gets it over to Larry Hillman. Long pass stopped by Pellick. Pellick knocks it back into the Philadelphia zone, and it's Larry Hillman, number 3, back for it over to Sutherland. McKinney moves up, shot it back of the net. Selby's after it. Selby going back to the goal. Nobody in front. Back to McKinney. Centered it, and backhand just hits the corner. Clark down for Philadelphia, pulling away from Walton at his own blue line to center. A pass for Dornhofer was behind him. Back will try it again for Philadelphia. Leafs are changing on the goal as Ullman comes out, number 9. Right on Edwards, he tips it to Pellick. Up to McKinney. To Ullman. Ullman and Selby. Ullman takes his shot. Oh, stop that. Grabbed it through it and then knocked it back to the net. Ullman trying to center it. Gets a hold of the puck. Gets there his skate. Ryan Gunning, number 24, is trying to help him out. It's shot down the ice. Net number 7. Andre Lacroix, in his last appearance here at the Garden, scored 3 goals. Centers it out in front. The Leafs take it up, and it's Ullman down the right wing. He's got Ellis with him. Up the center. Over the line. Closing in. Back to Ellis, and it was broken up nicely by Jonesy Gendron, number 11. Gendron, left day helmet. Ed Van Imp possessed their number 2, and hit Lacroix's skate. Saved by Van Imp to center ice. Knocked back in by Randy Murray of the Leafs. Now it's the chance for Ullman over the line. He stopped, left the puck there, broke it up. Lacroix hit by Murray, and it's Paul Henderson picking it off. Over to Glenny. Up to Henderson. Into Ullman. Way outside is Ellis, so there's going to be a penalty to Philadelphia. This is Hockey Night in Canada for Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. We'll return when play resumes. For charging. 2:28, 17:32 to go in the first period. There's no score. Leafs of the odd man advantage, playing 6 men to 5. Walton giving it to McKinney. Over to Floyd Smith. He shot it into the Philadelphia zone. Sutherland's after it. Cleared it, knocked down by Oliver. Oliver gets it back to Mike Walton. Walton waits, gets his shot. Then it goes into the corner on a deflection. Larry Hillman, number 3, can't get it out. Floyd Smith lost his stick. Oliver to Keon. Keon turns. Trying to kick it loose. It gets picked up by Clark. Clark gets it up to Sutherland. Sutherland down the ice. Trying to go around Walton. Walton kicks him down. And up the ice comes Walton. A pass to Smith over the line. They're closing in. The Leafs have the odd man. Floyd Smith centered it. And Walton couldn't get his shot. He knocked it out in front again. Plant knocked it back. Sutherland covered by Smith. Walton gets the puck, goes to McKinney. Back at the blue line. Takes his shot. Smith tries to deflect it. Walton coming out in front. Smith got knocked down and couldn't get his shot. And Clark of Philadelphia shoots it down the ice. 49 seconds left in the penalty to Reggie Fleming. The Leafs with third and coming down the ice. A pass to Ellis over the line. Centered it. Stop that. Ellis trying to dig it out. Clark gets it right on the Glenny stick. Gets it over to McKinney. There's his shot. That's the flex wide. Going to be a play called here. is going to be a penalty on the play. Oliver, I think, was playing with a broken stick. And we'll get the gate, Bob, on that one.
It's a penalty you don't see called too often, Bill. Actually, it's a penalty that doesn't happen too often because most times I don't think Oliver realized that his stick was broken because he was tied up in front of the net by...
number 11, Oliver. 2 minutes for playing with a broken stick. The time is 4:03.
4:03 is the time of the penalty to Oliver. 25 seconds left in Fleming's penalty. 15:57 to go first period, and there is no score. That means that Pittsford is out there now with Selby, Pellick, and Horton. There's Beignet. And Rosé Pimont. Two players have been added to the roster of the Philadelphia Flyers tonight. Now it's Larry Hillman getting it over on the wing. Blackburn getting it to Dornhofer. Dornhofer was cut by Selby. Rip Selby shoots the puck down the ice. And it's Dick Cherry back for it, number 5. Cherry. A drop pass to Wayne Hillman. Up on the right side of Dornhofer. Fleming's back on the ice. Over the line they come. Dornhofer passed it back. Selby to Horton. Horton goes straight down the ice. Over the line. Gets his shot, and it was grabbed by Bernie Parent. Nice play by the Philadelphia goalkeeper, Larry Hillman. Long shot. Out there now also is Joe Watson, number 14. With Fleming and Dornhofer. Shot down the ice. Leafs are short-handed now. Oliver has a minute remaining. Up the ice for Ed Van Imp. He gets it up at center ice. Schindler's pass to Fleming was blocked by Pellick. Selby was given a jolt by Van Imp. Fleming and Pellick were bucking each other. A long shot. There's going to be a penalty here to Pellick. Throwing an elbow at Fleming, and that means the Leafs will be 2-men short. This is Hockey Night in Canada from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, and we'll return when play resumes. Leafs are 2-men short. Pellick getting an elbowing penalty at 5:22. Pittsburgh leading Los Angeles, as you can see in the other town scoreboard, 1-0. Hextall scoring from Rupp at 38 seconds. Shot down the ice by Keon. 37 seconds left in Oliver's penalty. Fleming, Lacroix, Gendron, Cherry, and Terry Ball. Terry Ball is 24, who has the puck at center ice. Coming up to the Leafs line, they have a 2-man advantage. Over they go. Terry takes his shot wide of the Leafs net. Lacroix on the side. Gets it back to Ball. Over to Terry. Here's the screen shot. It was stopped. Gendron got the rebound and fired it home.
This stops from the point here, and it gets by Horton. And the stop is made here, and the puck just trickles over to the Philadelphia forward, and he gets a clear pass and just gets it up over the outstretched pad and in the top corner of the net.
And for John Hugh Gendron, that's goal number 5 this season, and gives Philadelphia the first scoring.
Philadelphia goal scored by number 11, Gendron. Assist number 5, Cherry, and number 24, Ball. The time 5:55.
5:55 will score with the Leafs 2-men short. The Leafs are still 1-man short as Cherry shot it into the Leafs zone again. Selby. That's the board. Lacroix's got him covered. Trying to center it. It comes loose. Knocked, but not out. Ball gets it back to Cherry. He throws screen shot. That was good play. Lacroix tried to get it around again. Andy Murray and Pittsford after it. Pittsford gets to it first. Knocked out over the blue line. Cherry will try it against the Philadelphia. Up over the Leafs line. With Lacroix. They're closing in. He gets it back to Fleming. There's his shot. 10 feet wide. There's a wait for it. Ellis going down the right wing with Pittsford. Over the line. Pittsford. Down by Ball. And Ellis in the corner. He's being watched. Picked off by Lacroix. Lacroix gets away from Pilford. Back the ball over to Cherry. Carries long shot. Edwards gloves it. And Glennie's back for number 24. 14 seconds left in Pellick's penalty. And Glennie just gets rid of it. And Wayne Hillman comes back, number 6. Gets it over the line for Fleming. Also going in after it is Serge Bernier, number 22 of Philadelphia. Hillman brings it out past Bernier up to center right. He goes over the line to Pellick. Pellick shot it wide. Goes back into the corner. Lead up to Bernier at center right. Going down over the blue line. It got past the panel, and his shot was laid on. Murray carrying the puck to Ellis. Now it comes to Henderson. Henderson over for Ellis. To Ullman. Back to Henderson. Cutting it on the right side. Gets back to the net. Phil has it. Gets it up to Murray. There's his shot. He'll hit a leg and he's a two-man drink. Going down is Bernier. And he's got it. There's another shot. And it's Phil. Number 18. Roger Raymond. With Philadelphia 2-0 lead. He knocked that one right out of the air.
There's this play with Pellick making a nice block on the shot, and the puck coming back with Philadelphia still having possession in their own end, in the Leafs end, and just coming back and being picked by that rookie up from Quebec for their second goal. He put it just past Edwards' short side. Just picked off about 2 feet off the ice. Just picked out of the air like a baseball player.
Philadelphia goal scored by number 18, Kmart. Assist number 22, Bernier, and number 3, Larry Hillman. The time, 8:15.
8:15 is the time of Philadelphia's second goal. They lead 2-0 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mike gets the puck back to the blue line. Ed Van Imp. Shooting it over the line, it was offside. Philadelphia had a real opportunity tonight, Bob, in this first period.
You know, that first goal was only their second power play goal on the road this year.
Number 14 is Joe Watson of Philadelphia, shooting the puck into the Leafs zone. Edwards giving it to Pellick. He's got it around on the board. Philadelphia shooting the Maple Leafs at this point. Got into the corner. Horton. Getting it up to Dick Selby at center. For McKinney. Got it into the corner. Back of the net it goes. Still back there. McKinney trying to center it. Selby covers his man, and there's no further play. And we have 11 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first period. Philadelphia 2, Toronto nothing. Martin, McKinney, and Selby. Martin and Pellick. Back with Sutherland and Dornhofer. Ed Van Imp and Joe Watson on the defense. Renaissance and goal. Edwards to the Leafs. Ed Van Imp. Out to center right. Stopped by Pellick. He's got it right back in again. Watson shoots it to center right. Stopped there by Horton. Horton for Walton. Covered by Watson, and Van Imp goes to the corner. Shot it but not out. McKinney has it. Centered it. Selby trying to get a whack at it. Puck goes to the corner. Hit the second of the boards and was knocked by Sutherland down the ice. Pellick back for it. For Walton, broken up by Dornhofer to Sutherland. And it's Pellick intercepting the pass. For McKinney, too hard. Larry Hillman. The Clark. Clark shooting it in. And it's Horton trying to get it out. Philadelphia have it jammed at the blue line, but McKinney shoots it down the ice, and Dornhofer's going back for it. 10:05 remaining in the first period. 2-0 for Philadelphia. That's Keon. Intercepts at center. Over the line with Oliver. Oliver closing in. Kicks it right to the doorstep. Bernie Pond, and he made no mistake by just holding on to it. Minkoff in the Philadelphia zone to the right. Leafs play every man up. There's Bernier, number 22. Dick Cherry, number 5. Terry Ball out there, number 24, along with the two Hillman brothers, Wayne and Larry. The puck is at center ice. Cleared for Keon. Keon gets it over the line. A pass back for Lloyd Smith. Ends up around the board. Smith has it. Back to Glenny. His shot hit a leg and bounces back out to center ice. There he gets it over to Glenny. Glenny up for Oliver. Oliver shoots it into Keon. Keon shoots one. Stop by Pond. Then Floyd Smith's shot came out in front. Back to Murray. Murray's shot deflects over here to Terry Ball. Play is called, and there's going to be an elbowing penalty to Philadelphia. This is Hockey Night in Canada from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, and we'll return when play resumes.
Leafs down 2-0 to the Philadelphia Flyers as Jean-Guy Gendron and Rosaire Payma have scored. Bobby Clark is into his rookie season here, Mike Pellick, and he was drafted lower because of his health reasons earlier on, but this is a talented young man.
Actually, he had been proposed as a Leaf draft, and they basically passed on him because of his diabetes problem. Nobody knew too much about him other than that he'd been a great junior. I think he played in Flin Flon. But, you know, in the games that we played, and we played 2 against him, you could see that he had lots of ability. He was a tireless worker, pretty good playmaker, really read the ice very well. And when you look at the Philly team, they weren't that talented. And he was already starting to make some of the players that were borderline players play a little bit better than they were probably capable of playing prior to him getting there.
Now, later on in his career, he is an antagonist and a nasty bit of business. Did that show this earlier on without the so-called Broad Street bullies in effect?
Not really. I think that came a lot later, and I think that was all part of a plan to take a team that really, when you looked at it on paper, 4 or 5 outstanding players, the supporting cast really not that good. So you needed an edge, and the edge was that when you played Philly, okay, you had to go against everybody every night.
And that's exactly what would be in the future, but not at this particular point. The Leafs are trailing 2-0 in the first period. Back upstairs to Bill Hewitt.
Dick Terry, an elbowing penalty at 10:52. There you see him getting in the penalty box. And the Leafs have the odd man playing 6 men to 5. They trail 2-0. Puck is shot down to Walton. Walton turning in his own zone. Gets it up to Ellis. Ellis puts it into the Philadelphia zone. There's a race for it. Wayne Hillman answered. He touched it first. That's icing called against the Maple Leafs. 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the first period. We've heard the referee wears that jersey number 5 with the red armband above the left elbow. Pat Shetler is 20 and George Ashley number 26. It's a 1-1 tie now, Pittsburgh and Los Angeles, as LA has scored at 7:07. Up over the line. He gets it back to Henderson. They're closing in. Ullman standing in front. Lets his shot go. That's deflected. Henderson misses it. Gets it back to Walton again, but he can't keep it in. Over on the far wing, McKinney then for Henderson. Sutherland tried to get loose to Philadelphia. Back for Paul Henderson, shooting it in. Cleared out on the wing. McKinney then gets it to Walton. Walton takes his shot. Tries to deflect it. Henderson gets a hold of it. Hands on his shot. Cleared out and down the ice. Walton goes back for it with 7:46 to go in the first period. There's Cleveland at center. He takes his shot. That was blocked by Joe Watson and shot out again. McKinney. His pass. Intercepted. Over the line there for Terry Ball. He centered it out in front and Gendron couldn't get to it. Lloyd Smith can't get away. McKinney replied again. to Oliver. Oliver with Floyd Smith. They're over the line. A pass back to Oliver, and he went back to the net with it. He tried to control it. Centered out in front. Horton took his shot. It was deflected back out in front. It got in. Shooting it down the ice to Philadelphia. Jerry is back out on the ice, so the Philadelphia Flyers are called for icing. Philadelphia leads 2-0 with 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first period.
During our first intermission tonight, Ward will talk to the Leafs fine young defenseman Brian Glennie and also show us a film of the Fulton Lake Summer Union, which was attended by quite a few NHL players native to that area.
Okay, Bob, and we're all set now to go with Philadelphia having Reg Fleming, Andre Lacroix, and Junkie Gendron. Here's a chance for Oliver. Gets it back to Floyd Smith. He shot it. That's the short side of the net. Fleming gets it over to Gendron. Back for Fleming. Stopped by Keon and shot into the corner. Watson gets away from Floyd Smith. Horton moves up. Andre Lacroix gets it over to Fleming. One man back. Fleming takes his shot and that went off Kellum. Oliver then to Keon. Back to Horton. Horton starts out to center. Smith was being replaced. Horton then for Keon. Too far. Fleming. Pass for Lacroix. Bounced off Selby. Goes by Horton into the corner. Lacroix thrown up. They're trying to center it. Keon gives it to Puffer. Puffer straight down the ice at center. He gets over the line. Took a backhand. Selby trying to center it. Did. And a whack at it. By number 25, Ron Ward, failed to collect the short up to shoot it down the ice. And we have 5:54 remaining in the first period. 2-0 Philadelphia. Wayne and Larry Hillman out on the defense now. Earl Heskela, number 19, playing on the left wing. Ezekimo, number 18, on the right side, and we also have out there Serge Bernier. Wayne Hillman passed it. Hopefully got it. Hopefully in the Philadelphia zone. Took his shot. The rebound came in front. Gets another shot. It's at the side of the goal. Covered up there by Larry Hillman. And there's no further play. 5 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the first period. Philadelphia 2 and Toronto nothing. Gendron and Primoff. Now Ben DeGroove's goals for Philadelphia. That's Scotty Clark, number 16 at center, with Sutherland and Bernhardt. Here's a chance for Glennie in the shot. Right on. The rebound came out in front. Back gets to the hub of Bernhardt for a center ice, only to have Keon come back to break it up. Murray then to Floyd Smith. Long pass over for Oliver. Oliver closing in with Keon. Shot it wide. Goes to the foul ring. Floyd Smith the pass. Here's Oliver coming up the step. He took a shot, but it was deflected wide. Wayne Hillman just shot the puck to center ice, and Glennie shoots it right back in again. Larry Hillman around pass up the track to center of Sutherland. Sutherland putting it back to track in the corner. He centered it to Sutherland. There's the backhand. Glennie knocks it down, shot it over to the wing, and the Leafs out of 3-man break. Man pass up to Oliver. Into the Philadelphia zone. Back of the net. Sutherland shot it into the corner, the opposite wing. It comes loose. Murray can't get it, and here's a 2-man break to Philadelphia. Bernhardt for the track. He's closing in. Bernhardt for back to track. Getting in front. And he's back line. Floyd Smith then to Keon. 2-5. And saved by Wayne Hillman back into the lead zone. And the Fowler team awfully close, riding to their shoulder. Oliver up at center. A long shot. Good drive. Lacroix shot it back of the net. Oliver tried to cover it down it. Fleming gets it up to center ice to Gendron. Gendron of Philadelphia puts it over the line, and Mike Walton's got it for the lead. Walton straight up the ice. Over the line. Left it there. Walton then to McKinney. Centered it in, Gendron takes it up and shoots down the ice. Walton trying to get back. Players serve. That'll be a hurling penalty to Hilton.
There's this penalty coming up here. Actually, I guess if Tim hadn't taken him, I think that he would have put himself outside as he crossed the blue line, just ahead of the puck. Well, it would have been close. He could have been outside, but as it was, the referee saw fit to call a penalty against Tim.
Toronto penalty to number 7, Horton. 2 minutes for holding. The time 17:24.
17:24 is the time of the holding penalty to Horton, and that gives Fort Arthur the odd man 6-5. They lead 2-0. 2:36 to go, first period. Andre Lacroix, number 7 at center ice, with Reggie Fleming, number 9. Rangi Genran, number 11. Victoria's 5. And Terry Ball, number 24. Darby, Tilford, Running, and Kellett. Kellett keeps the puck down the ice, stops out Terry Ball. He gets it over to Vic Curry. Curry moves up to the red line, takes a long shot wide. Darby couldn't get it out. Terry Ball took his shot, runs it, running, and Curry moves into the foul. Andre Lacroix coming out in front. Gets it to Gendron. Right in front of shot. That's Curry, not just for Lacroix. Fleming, then for Lacroix, fire. Selby getting it out. Parrott goes down the ice to center, and he's checked by Lacroix. Fleming. Over the line, by Parrott. Then Ball gets it over to Gendron. Drung in with Fleming again. Fleming stops, gets it back to Terry Ball, and he handed it to Purple, and he went out Purple stick down the ice. It's Terry to Terry Ball. With Andre Lacroix. And Fleming. Lacroix to the lead line. Over with Fleming. Fleming stops. About 45 seconds left on his penalty. They hurled it against the boards. Players charge. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go in the first period. Philadelphia leading 2-0. Thirty-one seconds left in Tim Horton's penalty. Dion out there with Oliver, Murray, and Glennie. Glennie at center ice, came out number 18 on the right wing. And Huskella, number 19, on the left side. Now Fitzgerald, number 5, left the puck. He's coming up. There's 4 of them at center ice. Terry Ball coming up with picked up by Glennie. Less than a minute to go in the first period. Murray and Keon try to combine with a pass to Oliver. Oliver gets it back to Glennie. Up to Murray. Murray keeps it down the ice, and there's 4 seconds left in the penalty to Holt. 38 seconds remain in the first period. Curry getting the pass over to Huskella. Huskell's pass for Bernier goes all the way to Matt Woodward. The shot doesn't hit the side of the net. It comes out in front. They're trying to get a left there. Kramer, number 18, nearly got a direct drive. Larry Hillman keeps it in. It pops out with 18 seconds to win. Hillman at center ice. He keeps it right back in again. And he goes to the boards. Murray tries to help him out. He's jammed there. And players called with 7 seconds and a face-off in the lead zone to the right. We'll have Keon with Floyd Smith and Billy Oliver, Mike Pollock, and Jim Hayden. Charles Bernier, number 22 at center ice. Emma and Huskella on the wing, 18 and 19 respectively. Larry Hillman 3 and Wayne Hillman number 6. 7 seconds to go, first period. Hellman out there with Ellis and Henderson. Back of the net is Horton. Horton just takes his time. And then keeps the puck out to center ice as the ball goes to end the first period. The Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, Hockey Night in Canada. Frank facing Welton, McKinney, and Selby. Pellick and Horton on the defense. The ice was quite fast tonight, and the two teams took advantage of it in the first period. Particularly the Philadelphia Flyers, who seem to be gelling into quite a hockey club. Mike Welton. His pass was broken up. Here's a chance for Wayne Herman when he blocked there. Welton tried to get loose again, but Selby couldn't reach him. Now it's Tim Horton. Over to Welton. Welton took a long shot. Then he trapped. Just covered that neatly. Wayne Herman around for Bernhardt. Slapped by Welton. Bernhardt backed it high. Wayne Herman getting it out for Sutherland. Over on the right side to John Harper. Back over here to Larry Herman. Back to Wayne Herman. Comes up at center. Takes a long shot. Up well to the net. Edwards kicking it out to the wing. McKinney was shot. His track trying to center. Then nice swing on Pellick. Gets it out and center shot by Sutherland. And he shot it over the glass. Then he had Matt Edwards down on the ice. But half the players had stopped shooting when Wayne Herman had knocked the puck ahead with his glove. But the referee, Bruce Hood, had ruled that it had hit a Leaf player, so the direction was not made to one of his own teammates, and therefore play continued. Herman with Ellis and Henderson. Right there's Bernier, number 22 at center ice. It's Corey on the wing. It's Corey Ball. Randy Murray of the Leaf. Missed the puck from Corey Ball, but Corey Ball came up with the puck. Then he missed him with a body check. Murray comes up with it to Elman. Elman and Henderson along with Ellis. Two of them at center. Over the line for Elman. He's closing in. Stops. Here has it. Centered it for Henderson. He's got it back for Elman. It came out the side. Grabbed by Tarrant. And he makes sure. Back of the net in the Philadelphia zone. Andre Lacroix getting it over with Fleming, number 9, and out he comes with Lindsey Gendron. He's got it at center, number 11, up over the blue line. He passes it back to Fleming. There's the shot on a trap by Marv Edwards, and he holds it for a face-off. 15:58 to go, second period. Philadelphia 3, Toronto nothing. Boston and New York are tied 2-2. First period at Boston. Busick, Sealing, Fairburn, and Stanfield in that order. Into the first period at Boston, it's a 3-3 tie. Now the Leafs, well out of it, down the left wing. Keon at center. Took the pass to Floyd Smith. There's the shot. Ice cold by Benny Parent with Keon standing out beside him. Benny Parent is doing the thing that's in the last time here. Very, very steady. I can understand why the Philadelphia management tore up his contract last year. They tore up a 3-year contract and gave him a new 3-year contract with a substantial increase in pay. And if his pay tonight is any indication, he certainly warrants it. 15:46 to go in the second period. Van Ward at center ice, number 25 now for the Leafs, with Clifford and Selby on the wing. Ward spelling off Welton. Here's a chance. No, hit the goalpost. Long shot hit the goalpost. Selby back of the net, trying to center it. Goes into the corner. Gendron is given a jolt. Centered out in front by Ward, but caught off to Lacroix center. Coming up to center. Got the puck in, his bounce. The rebound came real out. Murray's pass, blocked by Gendron. Shot it wide. Fleming. Knocks Lenny down. Up the ice goes Selby. Over the line. Tried to center it. It's a flex off the skate and back to Philadelphia. Lacroix with Fleming. Go over the line. Go left and touching up. Andre Lacroix. First the shot. Left it goes. Lenny knocks Fleming down. And Murray with Pickford. Up the center. Over to Pickford. Took his shot right on. Don't stop that as they start to open up a little bit. Here's a chance for Ward. Took his shot, and crowding in front was Ed Van Imp. Threw it out for Leclerc. Andre Leclerc with Guernsey's engine. That's stopped by Murray again. Murray over the line. Takes the shot, was given his shot by Van Imp, and his shot was wide. The Leafs are changing on the go. Gendron, a long pass. Flat into the Leafs zone. Pellick after it. He's ridden out. Centered by Puma, and Pellick is hurt. Play is called. Pellick down on his knees. Gets back up on his feet. And he was taken heavily into the boards by number 18, Rosaire Pena, but it looked like a very clean check on the play.
That's one of the dangers, you know. Always you stop going into those corners first at full tilt, and you know that fellow's behind you, and you sometimes wonder, is it a good idea to go in there first? And this time Pellick didn't have any choice because there was a free shot and an icing foul on the play, but he didn't touch it.
Pat Quinn is coming out for the first time in the game, number 23. The play was Burton. With 13-17 to go in the second period. Philadelphia leads Toronto 2-0. Goes out over the blue line, captured at center ice by Larry Hillman. Saved by Hillman back into the Philadelphia zone. As they come out, back to the fourth with Wayne Hillman. Kept in by Ellis. Ellis shot it to the corner. It's clear to the blue line. Stopped by Horton. His shot was weak. Henderson gets the rebound. And it was started to Ellis. Ellis took it into the corner. Hillman digging it out for Horton. That shot was wild. Henderson back in the net was taken out of the play. The puck ends up large at the back of the net, and that means that the referee will call it for a face-off outside the blue line.
Pat Quinn's appearance tonight bears out some of Coach McClellan's stats when he dressed him for the next game. I guess he was thinking the other night he only had the 4 defensemen. If one of them had been injured or picked up a misconduct penalty, he could have been in a little bit of trouble. Had to go with 3 defensemen. So he dressed 5 tonight, and I guess his punch stayed off.
Well, he did, Bob, because Pellick took a pretty fair belt, and it's just a question of how long he'll be on the bench before he's able to play again. But maybe it's just his wound. Horton shoots the puck into the Philadelphia zone. Wayne Herman, number 6, back for it. Gets it over to Larry Herman, number 3. The Flyers in their own zone. Back of the net, Harris watching him. Gets it up to Dick Sheringham, number 5. And then given a tremendous goal by Quinn. Outside at the loose blue line, but Quinn really stepped into number 22, Cole Bernier.
Take another look at this. A good clean shot. The Quinn moving up with the youngster from Quebec just turning his head to watch his pass. And this is something that you don't do in this league. You don't watch it and see how nicely it's going to your wing. But Quinn got a pretty good piece of him.
And he seems to be all right. And he'll get a well-deserved rest. Bob Clark, number 16 at center ice. Bernhoffer on the right wing, and Sutherland on the left. Need a little bit of repair work here in front of the Philadelphia net. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
It is still 2-0 in favor of the Flyers, but Mike Pellick, you have suffered a pretty severe injury, and it's a bit of a hit from behind.
I was going back to get the puck. I was going fairly quick, and I was getting pretty close to the boards. Rosaire Paymont had the angle on me, gave me a little shove. I fell head first into the boards. As soon as I got up, I knew something was wrong. I got up. I was trying to lift my arm over and I just couldn't move. And I went to the bench, and I said to Joe Skroll, I said, Joe, something's the matter here. I don't know what, but I can't move my arm. And so he said, well, where's it hurt? I said, well, it kind of hurts all over. And he sort of grabbed me and put my finger on it. I went, oh, yeah. And he says, oh, I think you broke your collarbone. And sure enough, that's what had happened.
So you're in the dressing room, and it's off to the hospital.
So I tell the usher, look, go and get my wife. She's in the corner blues. Get her down here. We'll take the car and go to the hospital. She comes down. I've got my suit jacket on. I got a big strap on, holding my shoulder in place. Got a couple of painkillers in me. comes running down the hall. She's looking at me. She goes, "Oh, honey, did you have a heart attack?" I wasn't in the mood, obviously.
I'll take the cab instead. All right, well, we're going back. Pellick is out, but Pat Quinn is going to get an opportunity to play a little bit because of the injury. It is 2-0 Philadelphia. Let's go back now to Bill Hewitt.
Running over to Randy Murray. Up to Fred Smith. He shoots the puck in. Keelan races in after it. Perrin was struck by Keelan. Joe Watson covers him. Keelan got the puck loose. It's centered out of the back for Murray. Murray's backhand was knocked down by Sutherland for Dornhofer and cracked. Watson brings it up over the line. He was given a jerk out of Fred Smith, and Smith is hurt. Stuck his leg out, and that really hurt. Here's the puck picked off by Ed Van Impe. He centers it, the crack is shot. A piece of it. Fred Smith trying to get off the ice. Oliver can't get it out. Rennie gets it up for Oliver. And Dornhofer picks it off to Philadelphia. Shot it behind Sutherland. And it goes back into the lead zone, and Fred Smith is being taken to the dressing room. Here's a chance for McKinney. McKinney gets by Wayne Hillman for Dick Selby. McKinney getting in front of the backhand. Andre Leclerc fails to get it out. 12 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the second period now. Philadelphia still leading 2-0. A pass to Gendron at center. Gendron up over the lead line. He throws it in for the left wing. He shoots one. A nice save by Edwards. Fleming tried to center it. Murray bumps into Leclerc. Goes to the far wing. Mike Walton. Shooting into the corner. Fleming is there. He got it in front. It goes to the far side. Dick Selby. Throwing it up at center ice. Not back. Gendron's pass. Right on Edwards. Murray after it for the lead. Shooting it around on the boards for McKinney. McKinney is shot. Under Leclerc, Philadelphia. Handing it to Wilt, up to Selby, and McKinney. They get it over the line, but it's outside Dick Selby. And we have 11 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second period, with Philadelphia leading 2-0, Bob.
That would be a very costly mistake that Floyd Smith made on that play on Watson. Watson was passing, he just stuck out his leg, and he got the full force of Watson's weight over his ankle. And here it is right here, going by him and just touching Watson. Actually, he could have been called for tripping penalty.
Muscular, number 19, getting it over on the wing for Ed Van Impe. And Kumar was hit. That goes back in the lead zone, and it's Horton. For Ullman. Ullman, number 8. They'll turn to the line. But he's stopped by Bernie Carran. But again, the shooting was high, Bob.
Here's a look at that one of Alice is just took right off, and as I say, I don't know how they get that angle up so high in such a short distance, but it went completely over the top of the net and over the goaltender's head. It was a good shot. If it had been on, it could have given him a lot of trouble.
Overhooked under hit with a first one.
It could be very destructive.
10:52 to go in the second period. Release, trailing 2-0. The puck goes loose. Fellows a backhand. Broken up by Philadelphia. That's Joe Watson. His pass to Bernier. Outside on the left side. Number 5 with 6 goals. Number 24 for Philadelphia, Terry Barrow, certainly added a lot to the attack of Philadelphia.
They've got some pretty adequate replacements out there. Those 3 youngsters are off in that Quebec team in the American League.
He wasn't even having a number listed on the program tonight. Horton. A pass goes out over the blue line. Ellis can't get away at center. There's Bernier getting a pass to Dick Terry again, and it was behind Barrow. Evans can't get away. Terry had him too well covered. Long pass again for Bernier. Goes into the lead zone, and Quinn goes back to Quinn. A long pass up to Ullman. Ullman turns around. Hilton goes with him. Hilton takes the pass. He's over the line for Elman and gets pulled a break into the clear. Hello, keeps the puck in. All right, knocking it back to the net. Elman trying to get it away from Ed Van Imp. Puck is loose. And finally, it's held long enough. Bernier and Van Imp for a face-off with 9:54 to go in the second period. Philadelphia 2, Toronto nothing. Keon Oliver and Tisser now. Along with Ryan Glenny, Randy Murray. That's out with Will Sutherland and Gary Bernhardt. Then the face-off, Tisser took a rack at it, Grant knocked it out to the side. Keon hooked it low, centered it again, and was nobody there. Glenny fire. Philadelphia has the break. Wayne Hillman over the line. Slapped it back, it's loose. And now Keon and Oliver go down the ice. They're over the blue line. Keon cutting in front of the fence, shoots it. Oh, he just missed the corner. Oliver centered it for Clifford, and he just failed to reach it. Back right on Oliver's foot. Oliver trying to set up Keon, and Hillman, Larry Hillman, breaks him up the track to center. Running down to Sutherland, the long shot off the board. Edwards knocked it back. Rennie. Around for Oliver. He gets it to Clifford. Clifford and Keon, one man back. Keon over the line. Trying over the backhand. Clifford missed the rebound. And Murray took a shot. Oh, they got in front of it and hurled it out. They get the rebound. Oh, there's a game, Brian.
There's some real good work by that Philadelphia goaltender again. And he's out of the play. I don't know how Puffer couldn't get a stick on that. I guess it was held up. His stick was held up by Sutherland. But Murray coming in, he didn't have a great deal to shoot at. But that plant was there again, and he shot, I guess, probably the best chance the Leafs will have in this period.
9 minutes and 1 second to go in the second period, and the Leafs haven't scored many goals lately.
Well, if this is any indication, they're not going to fatten the Riders tonight, because I think this is about the 9% period of their run.
Here comes back to Hilton. Hilton's backhand right on. Rebound in front. And a picked off by Joe Raft, and he gives it to Reggie Fleming. Fleming gets it up here to Gendron at the blue line. Gendron's left by McKinney, but it's called on by Rafton. He puts one for Fleming, and that's rather than enough. Kirby. Out of center ice, and half quarter Rafton's stick. Knocked out McKinney. Waiting for Rafton to get onside. Kirby went around the boards. Rafton bangs it with his glove. They went out the boards, and there's a chance for Leclerc. Flipping it back for Fleming, and that's Rafton trying to come out. Shot up to the right wing. McKinney was given a jerk. Kirby covers Gendron. He's right in the corner, trying to center it. It's a shot from Van Imp, and Fleming feeds it over Gendron. Gendron with Leclerc, center. Long shot. Edwards leaving it there for Hilton. Hilton. And Fleming back in together. Going up for Rook. Hilton goes over the line. There's his shot, and that was grabbed by tonight. Hilton moves back. Run it back to Hilton from Rook. Hilton took a shot. That hit the side of the net. Larry Herman back to the goal. He's grabbed by Rook, and there's going to be a penalty here for the Leafs. They're going to Rook for holding. Right at time. This is Hockey Night in Canada for Maple Leaf Golden. Toronto will return and play the game. We go in the second period. Welton's penalty for holding. Lanning moves at center. Keeps the puck into the Philadelphia zone. Now Philadelphia coming back. There's four of them coming up the center ice. Around shot by Kerry Barr. Edwards back on. And that's a big rebound. Sutherland puts it out to Philadelphia. Gets it back to the blue line to Kerry. Kerry's shot hits Randy Murray. The puck is low. Freeman just failed to get a direct shot. Adams knocked down. Here's Philadelphia closing in. Rennie stepped into his shot. Puck is loose. Rennie off the boards again. Keon gets it out. Billy Bear back for number 24, Philadelphia. Bernier and Kmart. Bernier coming down the ice. Number 22 at center up over the blue line. Drops it there for Kmart. He struck. The puck goes out. Cleared over to Curry. Curry moves up over the line. There's his shot. Edwards leaves another rebound. It goes over to Oliver. Oliver shoots it down the ice, and we have 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Second period. Philadelphia 2. Not a nothing. 32 seconds left in the penalty to Walton. That's Curry ball with it, Philadelphia. Then hit Curry. He has to go back for it. Curry back in the net. Over to Grungy Gendron. Up onto Lacroix. Lacroix up center. Shooting it over the line. Gendron was at least a foot and a half over the blue line. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the second period. Out of town score. Montreal leading St. Louis 1-0. Mickey Redmond from Baxter and Harper. 1:30 first period. St. Louis. Larry Herman to Wayne Herman. Long shot. Edwards steal out into the corner. Ellis around on the board. Fleming gets it back to the blue line. To Wayne Herman. Back in the Fleming in the corner. Then bumps into him. Fleming gets the pass. Shot it over to Larry Herman and shot it wide. Walton's on the right. Puck goes to Ellis. Ron Ellis. Right up at center. To the Philadelphia line. Back to Elman. That's Ellis. Oh, what a great save on Ronnie Ellis who tried to flip it over top of him. But Ellis was under a full head of steam, and he throws it back to Elman, and Elman relayed it neatly through. He was partially checked by a Philadelphia defenseman, and once again, the goalkeeper had the angle cut off on him, but it was a very nice play by the two of them. Elman, Ellis, and Henderson, 5:04 to go in the second period. Clark, Sutherland, and Dornhaffer. There's a cross ball. He's there. I guess you'd have to say this is justice. That puck comes out on a scramble, and Ellis just put it on his forehand, and he threw it in the long side on Perrant. Perrant was just partially moving over. But after being robbed on a good effort,
Toronto goal scored by number 6, Ellis. Assist number 9, Ullman. The time 14:59.
14:59 is the time of Ellis's goal. It's 8th of the year from Ullman, who got the face-off. And again, that's how important a face-off is, Bob. It's Ellis at center ice. In left, Rapson, checked by Ullman. Ullman keeps the puck back into the Philadelphia zone, going after it. There's Haskala. Haskala holds it there. The puck is still loose there. Finally, they get their skates on it. We have 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the second period. Philadelphia 2, Toronto 1. It's starting to show a little. I thought that the Leafs club had started to come until Walton got that penalty just a short while ago, but it hasn't. Didn't slow down the surge in that goal by Ellis. I think maybe we're going to make them for the rest of this period at least. Walton, Colby, McKinney, Murray, and Glennie. Bernier, Curry ball, Dick Curry. That's not a move by Dick Curry, and then we'll do it all over again. Ed Van Imp, Joe Watson. From the face-off, Walton tries to dig it out. It comes loose. Joe Watson gets it up on the right wing. The ball. Carried on now by Watson of Philadelphia, getting it over the line and up between Murray's legs and picked up by McKinney. He shot it around the glass. It goes out. Ed Van Imp after it. Ed Van Imp seeing the top game up there. That was glad that on it. That one took a real crazy hop. McKinney just gets it out. Shot right back in again. A delayed whistle. Murray over for Glenny. Up to McKinney. McKinney goes over the line with Walton, and Walton is outside. Keon, Pickford, and Oliver now. 3:59 to go in the second period. Philadelphia 2, Toronto 1. Gendron, Tamer, Phillips have been the goal scorer. Floyd Smith was injured in the second period, but there's no report on the extent of his injury to his leg. Randy Murray. Up to Pickford, off the boys intended for Keon, up to LeCook. Gendron gets it back to Larry Herman over on the wing. Oliver tried to get loose. Stopped out Philadelphia, right back into the lead zone. Edwards ready to go back in the net into the crowd, tried to center it. Keon takes it from there. Larry Herman and Charles Edwards stopped by. Andre LeClaire, Philadelphia. And Gendron with Murray getting in there. LeClaire is trying to center it. Goes to the birds with Keon, and there's no further play. Game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. The shot, hit the side of the leaf net, Hurton back of the goal. Pass to Keon, up for Murray Oliver. Oliver shot it over to Pickford, broken up by Gendron. Turned into Oliver. Oliver turns to his own blue line, gets it back to Hurton. Hurton coming up the center. Man pass to Keon is outside. 2:53 remaining in the second period.
That goal by Ronnie Ellis, Bill, came after 161 minutes and 46 seconds of scoreless hockey by the Maple Leafs, and that's a long time.
Certainly is, and they certainly were overruled.
Well, I hadn't meant to Trump, and that'll have that goal a little sooner because he's made some very, very good saves.
Elman, Ellis, and Henderson now. Hurton getting it up to Elman, up to Ellis. Ellis going over the line. Big shot on his left and on the leg. Goes to the bird, cleared along the wing. Sutherland getting it up to center ice for Clark. Back to the leaf line. Hurton missing with a catch. It's deflected down the center. Joe Watson goes back for it. Keeps it up to Clark. Over here to Sutherland. Sutherland back out the bird to Clark. And Ellis cuts in front of him, and Elman gets it. Elman coming down the ice. A pass to Ellis. He's over the line. Henderson, just lifted his stick at the last second. Sutherland then up pass on the wing to Van Ipp, who was hit by Henderson. Goes into the corner for Larry Herman, and he just shoots it down the ice. There's a race for it. King goes back to get it first. He touches it, icing against Philadelphia with 1 minute and 54 seconds to go. Philadelphia 2, Toronto 1. Montreal has taken a 2-0 lead over St. Louis. That's St. Louis. Russo, unassisted, 6:35 first period. Latin, McKinney, and Toby now with Murray and Glenny. Philadelphia have the puck, and it's Larry Herman the center. A long shot out the board, comes out in front. Glenny gets the rebound. Ahead to McKinney. McKinney is checked. Glenny follows up. Leave it over to Toby. Toby with McKinney. They're over the line. Closing in, trying to center it. He's too well covered. Toby gets a hold of the puck, coming out and set himself, and he's checked by Clark. Clark gets rid of it all over the blue line. Glenny is given a shot by Terry Burr. Then moving in the way was Clark. Glenny was given a shot by Wayne Helmet. It really wouldn't take too much time to goaltender.
I think the pace is starting to tell on them, and maybe the temperature getting a little shorter. They seem to be hitting a little higher this period, maybe the last period.
1 minute and 21 seconds remaining in the second period. Back gets it to Wayne Helman over to Larry Helman. Back to Wayne Helman again to his own blue line. Up the center. A long pass. Broken up by Hurton. The was outside on a delay. The score was over the blue line. Number 5. So it's Terry Clark and number 24, Terry Burr. Collins has scored from Burns and Cullen. Minnesota leads the slope 1-0 at Minnesota. First period. 6:31 was the time of the goal. Larry Herman. Over to Wayne Herman, stopped by Walton. Walton hit Wayne Herman, then hit Selby, couldn't get over the line. Lenny shot it over the line into the corner. It's picked off there by Wayne Herman. Wayne Herman back in the net over to Larry Herman. Larry Herman ahead to Clark. 2 fouls, shot by Glenny. He just gets rid of it. 47 seconds remaining. Billy Barr shoved Glenny. Going past, McKinney breaks it up. He's knocked down. Billy Barr under Clark. For Cherry, Selby covers Cherry. Lenny goes back to the net. He's stopped by Fleming. Fleming trying to settle it up in front of the net. Selby trying to get at it. A power line is no further play with 17 seconds left in the second period. 2-1 Philadelphia. Gendron and Tamar in the first period. Fellows in the second. 17 seconds remaining. Duran facing off with Andre Lacroix. Gendron and Fleming out there for Philadelphia. Clifford and Oliver. Oliver. Just keeps it down the ice. Rather than up. It'll be icing call against the Toronto Maple Leafs with 6 seconds left. Our ends on camera, we will see the face-off will be to the left of Miles Edwards. It's just under your screen on the right-hand side. They line up. 10. Keep it off the board and hit Edwards in. Gets in, but there goes the ball to end the second period. There were 5 penalties in the first period. 2 to the Leafs, 2 to Philadelphia, 1 apiece in the second period. The Maple Leaf Tigers in Toronto, Hockey Night in Canada. Wayne Herman doing the puck pass, going halfway into the Leaf zone. Edwards stops it. Clark is knocked down by Horton. With Selby, a long pass out for Jim McKinney. McKinney goes over the line to Walton. Walton takes the pass, gets his shot away. Selby in front of the backhand, and he's got it down. Comes back to Pat Quinn. His shot was slapped by Gernhaffer. Gernhaffer down the ice with Sutherland. 1 man back. Sutherland shoots. Edwards slapped out, and the shot will make work. Walton straight up the ice. He shoots. Grabbed by Grant. Selby trying to center it. Wayne Herman. Grabbed by Selby. Down he goes. There's going to be a penalty to Dick Selby for holding. This is Hockey Night in Canada from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, and we'll return until resumed. Selby in the penalty box. 19-14 remaining for holding at 46 seconds. Andre Lacroix, Red Fleming, and John G. Gendron, along with Dick Cherry and number 24, Terry Burr. Philadelphia, an out advantage, 6 men to 5. Lacroix center. Over the line, stopped by Keon. Keon shooting it right down the ice again. Back forward is Terry Burr. Getting it up to Gendron on the left wing. Horton watches him. And he Gendron into the boards, and the puck is shot right back down the ice again. Terry goes back for it. 1:21 left in the penalty. Terry of Philadelphia coming up. Here's on through line to center. Got it over the line. Andre Lacroix was way outside. And the face-off comes outside the blue line. 18:24 to go in this hockey game. Philadelphia 2, Toronto 1. Philadelphia making the change. It's Timo and Bernier. Russ Gendron getting a lot of ice time. Quinn keeps the puck down the ice. Curry, a pass over on the wing to Burr. Burr comes up to his own blue line, a pass to center ice. Knocked by Bernier, is given a bunt. Timo moves in. Quinn was given a jerk. Oliver shot the puck out on down the ice. Harris comes over with Fulford. Curry leads the attack for Philadelphia. Has the Bernier, he got it over the line, and Pittsburgh knocks it back out again. 29 seconds left, the penalty kill, a long slap round. Leonard drives by Burr, was slapped by Quinn. Quinn was given a jerk, Pittsburgh knocked it out. And there is 16 seconds left in the penalty to Dick Selby. Curry ball of Philadelphia. Pass at center, slapped by Van Glenny. Here's a pass to Ellis. Over the line, trying to cut it off. Curry doesn't shoot. Here's a case of a fellow really breaking around that other side. Randy Ellis picks up a pass here. Big fellow down goes around Curry's outside. And look at this angle. And it just put it between. It looked like it was
by number 6, Fowler.
Yeah, taking it over the look at it.
Number 24, Glenny.
His legs, but a angle. Right here. That's a good. It went right between his legs, bro. He closed his legs a little bit too late. Curry's now tied 2-2. Elman shoots the puck in again. Ellis races after it. Left it there. Elman after it. They release it back at full strength with Henderson coming back on the ice. They're tied 2-2. And here's the Fenelon getting a break for Philadelphia. Closing in. He shoots. He hit the side of the net, and Edwards covers that. Philadelphia, and he came right back to take the lead. He took a nice shot here, but he didn't have any room to come on his forehand. And Edwards just hung on to that post. It actually looked for here that he had room to come out, but that defense was coming back pretty quick on him. Young Randy Murray, and he didn't have any angle at all to put that puck in. Randy Ellis scoring his ninth goal. Van Glenny at 2:44. Harmon, Henderson, Ellis. Philadelphia led 2-0 into the first period, 2-2 at the end of the second, and now it's a 2-hour tie. Harmon shot it up the center ice. Larry Herman puts it back in again. Edwards to Glenny. Glenny last at the center in the Philadelphia. He centered it. Ellis tried to break away, and it's shot right back into the corner. Glenny will try it again for Henderson. Nowhere near him. Granhaffer then for Clark. Shot out the boards for Henderson and Murray. Shot it over the line. Larry Herman puts it out at center. Herman over to Henderson. He's given a shove. To Ellis, back to Murray. To Glenny. Glenny gets up the center and keeps the puck in. Back to the net to Larry Herman. He came out in front and poked it down to center. Then to Henderson. Takes a high shot for Crab cover. Herman goes up to do a bit of forechecking, but Wayne Herman beat him to it to Larry Herman. Larry Herman split up at center. He slips one. Edwards puts it with a stick. Dick Selby. For Herman. And Selby with McKinney. Go over the line. Back to McKinney. Shoots. And that was shot by Perrin. And he held on to it. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. Martin, McKinney, and Selby. Lacroix with Fleming and Gendron. Well, it's tied 2-2. The puck goes to Joe Watson, back of the net. Stopped by Selby. He wraps it back in again. It's back to the net. That is over the goal. Return. Checked by Walton. Walton trying to center it. And it's held there back to the goal. Bob?
Well, we've got some more bad news for the center Alley Club. Pellick has been taken to the hospital of broken telephone as a result of that talking to the board. And Smith was torn knee ligaments as a result of his fracture.
I don't see any into a whole bunch of injuries. They got Ricky Lee, Jim Dory out of the lineup with injuries. And then he just had two more.
Well, as I said before, Johnny Stein was playing a handball, blessing foul defenseman, and it's just as well he did tonight. They expect to have Jim Dory back for the next week's game.
The puck goes to Dick Selby in the corner. He's trying to feed it to Walton. It comes back to the blue line, kept in by Helton. And he goes flat to an open lane. Ed Van in. Comes up to center ice for Philadelphia. The score tied 2-2. The shot goes rather than that. Kenny can't get it out. The shot by Watson is over the top of the goal. It ends up in the corner. Fleming is hit by Quinn. Quinn back to the net. Over to Selby, back to Quinn. Up for Mike Walton. Walton turns. Over to Helton. Helton will try it again. Number Mike Walton. He's a penalty off his hand. He's turned around by Watson. The puck is back with an autograph, comes up with it. 15:23 to go in the hockey game. The score is tied 2-2. And Joe Watson gets up slowly.
Take a look at John G. Jr. and Barley played a lot of hockey in the National League. He played 4 years for Boston, 4 years for the Rangers, and his goal tonight gives him a career total of 148 goals, which is totally respectable number of goals for anybody in the National League.
Got a discussion going on down in front of the net. Coming and Walton having a chat.
And I see the trap still continuing, but at that long range now.
Leafs play every man up. The score tied 2-2. Bernier out there, Keon, nearly got a chance. Here's Murray taking his shot. Bernier after it again for Philadelphia. Shot it into the corner. Oliver after it. Came on. It's checked by Keon and Oliver, but the puck goes to Bernier. Bernier coming down to center with Kema. Kema threw it back. Larry Herman to Wayne Herman. Stopped by Keon and Oliver. They're over the line. Oliver closing in with Keon. Took his shot. That was right. Right in front of the net. Clifford was standing there. Clifford's got it. Clear out on the wing now to Huskler. Huskler, number 19 at center for Philadelphia. There's his shot. That was just down to the end, Blues, and he went to just move the Hillman time.
That was a distraction there. We couldn't say that Huskler got that with a hook stick because when up that Randy Murray's stick and just below that sign at the end of the garden. Took sort of mark from the rail, though, too.
He certainly did, and those places I went to was able to get his head over the wall. Wasn't that far up. Score tied 2-2, 13:39 to go in the hockey game. Jim Helton. Morello Fiona, taken up by Philadelphia, shot in, and Clark was outside. Henderson back to Quinn, up for Elman. It's tipped in. Ellis races after it. Gets there first. But he's knocked into the birds by Larry Herman. The puck is back of the net. It goes into the corner. Henderson covered Cherry. Then Cherry keeps it down the ice. And Clark races after it. Merton's run back first. And that's icing call against Philadelphia. Oakland 2, Chicago 1 in the first period. That's Chicago. And the face out, the lead has the pack, then lose it. Philadelphia carries three back, coming straight down the ice, two runners left. There on the right, broken up by Quinn, and Erman has it. Around pass to Henderson, over the line. There's his shot. He's fighting it wide. Lost his own rebound. Herman digs it out. Young gives it to Henderson. He's standing out the side of the net. Couldn't get a shot. Curry comes back to track. It hits Quinn's skate. And Herman trapped behind Henderson. Joe Watson and Curry can't get away. Ellis fails to shoot it over the line. Curry leading the ice for Quinn. Up for Henderson. His pass for Herman was nowhere near him. Leafs are making a change now. Advantage for shot. Slapped by Edwards. Bringing up to Selby. Selby shot it back in the net. The Gendron gets it to Philadelphia, handing it right back to Selby. To Hurton. Up to McKinney. To Selby, to Walton. Over the line. Walton closing in the side. And Mike Walton, he's trying to go for the top left-hand corner.
He made a very nice move, and Watson here takes him to his outside and come back on his inside. And he was on his stick side, which was closest to the net, and he got away a good shot, but Trent caught it with his glove hand. But it was a nice move coming from his outside back inside.
Philadelphia shoots 1 or 2, 11:40 to go in the game. Puck is dropped. Philadelphia has possession. Jackson back to the net, number 14. Deb Van Imp off the board to Fleming, covered by Glennie. Selby comes up with it. Then Glennie helps him out. A pass to Walton. He's fully in the clear. McKinney loses the puck to LeClaire. LeClaire then right back on it. Jim McKinney's foot. Third with Selby. Selby is dropped. It's over the line to McKinney. He's knocked down by Ed Van Imp. Last is 6. Joe Watson. Throwing it down the wing. Glennie shoots it right back in again. Philadelphia go back for it. Watson for Ed Van Imp, and Selby is there. We have 10:57 to go in the game, and it's a 2-2-5. This is happening in Canada for Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, and we'll return and play with him. Face-off is going to be outside the Philadelphia blue line. Dion will set for an Oliver. Clark with Bernhaffer and Bill Sutherland. The puck is dropped. Bernhaffer getting it back to Wayne Herman. Out to center ice, turns pass, broken up by Bill Sutherland, shooting the puck into the lead zone, and goes right to Edwards. Giving it to Quinn. Quinn has given a shot, run after knocks him down, and they end up on the puck together. 10 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. It's a 2-2-5. There's a shot, Edwards backed up, and Keelan gets the loose puck and comes down the ice with Pritzker. He shoots it off the boards, back of the net, stopped there by Perrin. Tip loose, Keelan for Oliver. Oliver back to Keelan, got it for Quinn, and it was just back to the left and center out. Hutton under Oliver for Keelan. Goes over on the far wing. Larry Herman can't get it out. Keon's got a chance. Oliver, he shoots. Oh, goes through back there. Back comes Clark. He's took by Keon. Tim Ferraro going down the ice. Wayne Hillman will touch it enough icing called against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Once again, we've got a picture of a good save by Perrin. Davey Keon lays a nice pass over to Moriarty, who is coming in very fast to get the shot away, but Perrin is well out of his net and got his shot on that shot.
9:44 to go in the game. The 2-2 crowd. Grenier, Kema, and Huskula. Rapson and Gonzalez. 20 to Henderson to Elman. Long shot at the Bulls. Ellis after it. Tried to center it. He was given a jerk. Back up the ice for Huskula. Back out Henderson. Elman sent it over for Ellis. Ellis closing in. He shoots. It's nothing. Bob Ellis is knocked down. Here's a chance for Henderson and Elman. Ellis was right in. He hit the goal post. That's Randy Murray for Glennie. At the bird. Shot right back in again outside, and Ellis had come any closer to score.
Let's take another look at that goal. How he got out from that angle with Rapson having him cut off, got out on his backhand. It was impossible for him to get out of that angle, but look at this puck. Another half an inch it would have been in the net. And I still don't know how he controlled the puck to get that puck shot away at all.
Goal tied 2-2 with 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
That's where I took Wayne skating when he was 5 years old.
Andrew LaCroix. Added up with the two Bell on the right wing and Kerry on the left. Hilton. For Wilton. Wilton at the center. LaCroix gets the puck into the lead zone. Edwards kicking it to Quinn. Quinn pass for Selby goes the length of the ice. And that will be Aiken. Lining up again now on the lead side. The puck goes to Hilton. Up to McKinney. For Walton. Walton back to McKinney. They're over the line. Back to Walton. The backhand right on. Selby went after the rebound, and LaCroix gets it for Philadelphia. LaCroix over the blue line to center. Then down into him. Puck goes down to Mike Walton. Cupping it for Fitz Selby, but Wayne Herman had really trouble happening and moved up to cover. Hilton is checked by Dick Cruz. Goes after him again. Gets it 10 million in front of the net. Changes his mind. Over it goes to McKinney. Walton is in the cross. He's going to go and shoots. Goal!
They're getting that puck up to him at the right time. He had sneaked in behind the other defenseman. He batted around, which is rather unusual. He put it in on the short side. Right over Perrant's glove. Normally, Walton will shoot that right side, but this time he's crossing up and threw it in the short side.
Toronto goal scored by number 16, Walton. The score, number 18, McKinney, and number 7, Portman. The time, 12:01.
12:01, and Quarterly takes the lead in the game for the first time tonight, being down 2 goals in the first period. They have scored 3 in a row. 2 by Ellis and 1 by Wilt. Oliver gets the puck into the Philadelphia zone, and Watson's back there for it. Got it around on the board. Oliver keeps it in to Keon. Keon's backhand ends up the Randy Murray stick with the weak side, and here's a 3-man break for Philadelphia. Ever heard of Dornhaffer? Edelman in front of the net. Dornhaffer getting set for his shot. Oliver comes up with it. Oliver and Keon down together. Over the line. Keon shoots. Look out, that's going up into the end blue. But they release the punch without telegraph slap shot by. Is getting him in hot water every time.
Well, it's one thing, and I guess this is what Johnny is telling him right now. It's better, you don't have to get that hard sharpening up. Just make sure it's in the corner. Because you have three men as well as himself trapped coming out of that end.
Rattle 3, Philadelphia 2, Glenny backthrow. After Oliver, he slided into the Philadelphia zone. Rapson. Now Keon and Cooper will stop inside the blue one. Philadelphia 2, Clark out there with Bernhaffer. Here's a chance right of it. He cuts that back to Philadelphia coming down the ice. Takes the long shot out of the net. Cooper took the net out. Bernhaffer back to Rapson. Back to Bernhaffer. He takes his shot out of the shot by Glenny. Glenny over out of it. Keon. Keon shoots. Headed by Perrott. And Keon will let them go from about 25 feet out. The nice play by Murray Oliver took Davey Keon right through the center out of run. And he got that shot away from the right spot. This is where the coach is trying to shoot it from that 20, 25 feet out when he's dead on the center. Grants him up with another big save. 6 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the game. Hellman, Henderson, and Ellis. Martin and Quinn. It goes into the corner, shot around on the board. Picked off by Bernier. Bernier of Philadelphia traveled into the corner where Wayne Herman gets it. Wayne Herman to Larry Herman. Back to Wayne Herman. Herman. Not able to get loose. Came out. That center right got under Ellis' stick, and he shoots it in. Taking him out of the play was Hustler. A pass to Wayne Herman. Up the Kmart, over on the wing, and Ronnie Ellis has it. Ron Ellis. At the boards to center. Larry Herman back to Kmart. He keeps it in, Edwards slapped out. Then shot it out the boards, just too far for Elman. Slap back in again. Horton gets it out. Wayne Herman cross, slapped by Horton. Horton is back 47. Two center. Gets it over the line, races after it and pass. Trying to center it. Too well covered. Bernier. Cut by Elman. Elman to Henderson. He shoots. Oh, and Perrott just grabbed that one in the top left hand corner. What a goal that was. This is happening out in Canada for Maple Leaf Gardens and Toronto will overturn and play resumes. Toronto 3, Philadelphia 2, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Andre Leclerc. Here comes back to McKinney. He shot and hits Toby's leg. Back up the ice. Comes Gendron. Over the line. Then he got a piece of him. Green goes to the board. Throws it there. The puck comes loose. That's right. Tremendous shot. Dave Carr. From Van Eck. They're going to penalty. Here's a play here, and I think I don't know whether you'll see Van Eck. He's moving out of the way in, and he got Ratton with his head down. And I guess he took more than 3 or 4 strides there because it was powerful charging, but that was a tremendous jerk. Now, taking a look at this Ed Burnett, he reminds me of a fellow that played some pretty tremendous passes for the World Club Red Wings. The fellow named Jack City even looked at
Philadelphia penalty to number 2 gone in. 2 minutes for charging. Time 14:47.
Tell you one thing, Bill, you get a shot like that occasionally to still close your head. There's a wing all the way down to the pole. I should make fun of it because Ratton could have been hurt there, but we did have a club, Brian, and I think the more or less just possibly winning him. He seems to be all right now. Joe Squirrel has got him on his feet, and I don't think he's even going to miss a shot. Well, it seemed to be a technical Johnson blow, but I agree with you. Well, Van Eck is a real leader for that Philadelphia fan. I hope to know where they'll be where they didn't have him. Well, He rubbed up those 6 feet and I played last Sunday, he came back. He only missed 2 games.
Well, we have 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go, and we're going to put Mike Larkin out on the power play and move out Ellis with Henderson and Alvin. Now we're going to give Larkin a rest. And the face-off, it goes back to Glenny. Out of Maple Leaf for the odd man, playing 6 men to 5 and leading 3-2 with 5:05 left in the game. Pass Feldman. Back at Glenny. He's over the line. Closing in. Pass to Ellis. Ellis went too far. Knocked it back of the net was dumped. Hellman then to Glenny. Back Hellman. Hellman getting out in front. Back to Henderson. Here's the shot on the pad. It dropped out as he spread everybody out. And then came out of the goal crease.
It's a nice move by Manny Allman. He saw he didn't have room in his backhand to set it back to Henderson. But Henderson, as he did on the previous play, he shot to Brant's glove side.
Of course, they might call out with Grant up far out, but he's taking his own chances once he leaves the goal crease.
Well, I don't think he was in any danger because he canceled the play there by holding on to the puck. You know, the next play, just prior to Allman throwing that puck back, was the play by young Brian Glenny. He made a very nice move in that corner.
Keon Oliver and Clifford. Oliver gets the puck. Turns. Back to Keon. There's his slot in. McKinney moves up. Back to Oliver. Oliver, that's his shot. Clifford trying to deflect it. Wayne Herman trying to get it out. And he goes down the ice. Edwards to McKinney. McKinney, Keon, Clifford, and Oliver. They're going over the line. Keon's backhand goes to the corner. Keon was knocked down. Clifford comes up with it. Into McKinney. McKinney alone took a backhand, and Wayne Herman covered that one. Larry Herman makes sure that after carry down the ice. 35 seconds left in the penalty to Van Imp. Oliver up at center. Shot it over the line. Watson shot it out again. Here's Glenny. Shooting the puck into the corner. Back of the net. Perrin stops it. Watson around on the boards. Herman trying to center it. Watson gets a hold of it. Gets it up to Clark. Martin covers him. And Glenny has it. Got it to an open man. Oliver. To Horton. Horton stay up the ice for 7 seconds, and the penalty alone shot. Perhaps came out to cover out easily. Got around on the boards for Philadelphia. Ken moves up. Got it back for Oliver, for Ellis, and Elman. Elman shoots. And the center wide. Oliver throwing the Elman again. Looks it back to Horton. He shoots it. It's Horton side of the net. Elman gets it back to Horton again. Here's the shot. Oh, Oliver hit the side of the net. And back again to Horton. Horton gets a backhand away. Oh, shoots one right out. That'll settle the open front. Philadelphia trying to come back. Right. Up at center with 2:38 remaining. Time to go around Horton. He does. Back of the net for Philadelphia. He settled it. Edwards has got his arm in the row of it. 2:23 to go in the game. 3-2 for the Leafs. And Philadelphia move in now. A shot. Shot by Quinn. Roby. Pass up to Ellis. Ellis straight down the right lane. Over the line. Shoot! And he shot it wide. Roby keeps it in with a shot. Larry Herman as the Leafs make a change. Up the ice for Lacroix. Over for Fleming. Quinn takes him to the bird. They both go down. It's loose. Gendron right on the Keon stick. Got it out on the wings for Randy Murray, who was up with him. Murray shoots it the rest of the way down the ice. 1:43 to go in the game. 3-2 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Clifford steals the puck. Center to Keon shoots one. Up out of the net. Clifford after it. Picked off by Selby to Keon. leaves it there. And it's back out to the side. And Reggie Fleming kicks it down the ice. 1:18 to go. Murray takes his time touching it. Toronto 3, Philadelphia 2. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
Ron Ellis, along with Mike Walton, have scored, and the Maple Leafs have taken the lead 3-2. But a tremendous hit by Ed Van Impe on Mike Walton. Mike Pelech, you've already left the game with an injury, your shoulder. Floyd Smith is down with a knee injury. This was a pretty solid hit. As Mike Walton said later, he hit him right there.
Well, I think the prelude to that was Pat Quinn. Pat came in and took my spot. First 3 shifts he was on the ice, he hammered 3 Philly guys who had their head down. He almost killed Serge Bernier. And I think Ed, the game was getting a little bit out of control, and, when Shaky scored, made it 3-2, I think he was doing a little head hunting, and Shaky, had his steam, had his head down, and Ed stepped up and really, he didn't put the lumber to him, he put the shoulder to him.
Now, did Ed Van Impe ever play with a hockey stick, or was it the axe most of the time?
Well, I said he always had a two-way tool, right? And he used it very effectively.
Yes, he did. So the Maple Leafs have taken the lead. It's 3-2. And let's go back upstairs now to Bill Hewitt.
Toronto Maple Leafs 3, Philadelphia 2, 1 minute and 14 seconds to go in the game. Keon puts it out of there. Murray and Glennie. Brad is looking over the bench, and he's supposed to come out in case the puck gets down into the Leaf zone. Back, Bernier, Bernhafter, Sutherland, and Curry. Philadelphia trying to bring it out. They do to center. Sutherland gets a hold of it, puts it into the Leaf zone. And now Perez comes out of the net. Glennie shooting with a head, but Perkins. Philadelphia have the goalkeeper out. Clifford flicked on it. Philadelphia got it over the line. Basket check. Clifford knocked it all over the blue line. Oliver trying to get to it. It carries. Got it back. Keon trying to find the opening. Gets it ahead by Clifford. Clifford going right in. Shoots his goal. The play here was done by Davey Keon, who set Philly in the clear. Clifford didn't make any mistake on this. He just take Bernhafter and put it in the easy side of the net. Now, I think he'll take those times, too, even with the goalkeeper out of there.
Toronto goal scored by number 20, Pulper. The quote, number 14, Keon. The time, 19:21.
19:21, Bobby Pulford from Dave Keon. So in the third period, Earlson Glennie at 2:44. Walton broke the 2-2 tie from McKinney and Horton at 12:01. And now Pulford has made it 4-2 from Keon at 19:21 with 39 seconds left in this hockey game. Hellman gets the draw, shoots the puck into the Philadelphia zone. Going back for number 24, Kerry Bell. Here's Hellman back to the net, sent it out in front. Horton moves up, flips it back into the corner, 28 seconds. Hellman trying to set up Ellis. And Sutherland comes back to Philadelphia. His shot deflects into the corner, Bernhafter after it, covered by Selby, and Horton has it. To Ron Ellis. At the center, with Hellman. Over the line, pass for Hellman. Hellman trying to center it. There's 5 seconds left. Philadelphia shoots the puck up the center ice. Sutherland, the last shot, and there goes the ball. And the game is over. As the lead defeats Philadelphia 4-2. In just a moment, our three-star summary. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the first stars of tonight's game selected by Dr. Hewitt. The first star, Ron Ellis. The second star, Bernie Perrin. Third star, Mike Walton.
Ellis, Perrant, and Walton, the three stars of the game tonight, as the Maple Leafs come from behind to beat the Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 4-2. Mike Pelech, this ended a streak of, 7 periods without a goal? It was nice to get some offense going.
7 periods without a goal, monkey off our back. Ronnie got 2 great goals. Shaky got a great goal. The thing I always think about that game is, Bernie played so well. He was one of the stars. Philly lost him. He came to us. We lost him. And miraculously, Philly got him back. Had a great run with him.
Yes, he sure did. Conn Smythe Trophy winner and everything else. Bob Pulford scores here. It's his first goal of the season in his last season. This guy was a consummate professional and a tremendous player.
Tremendous two-way player. I think Pulley was tired of playing with the Leafs, quite frankly. I think he saw the writing on the wall, and he knew he was destined to do other things other than play hockey. And I have to say this, he was great in the dressing room. He never got down on anybody, always there to try and help you out, try to tell you, how to do things rather than not to do things. And I was happy. He ended up, I think at the end of the year, he ended up going to L.A., and from then, he's been a fixture in the management ranks in the NHL since then.
Mike, it's the start of the new era. Punch is gone. McClelland and Gregory are moving in. As you move through the next couple of years, what's the feeling like? What's this team developing into?
Team continue to get better and better. The unfortunate thing that happened was the WHA. We lost a lot of players to the WHA, most of them for money only. We lost Bernie Perrant for $5,000 a year for 3 years. Probably in that 5-year, 7-year span, the best goalie in the NHL by a country mile. We lost Jimmy Dory, we lost Ricky Lee, we lost Brad Selwood, we lost Paul Henderson. You can't replace those kind of players. And we had to go back through another rebuilding period. And it was too bad. Management made the decision then they were going to go cheap and we'll still fill the building. And you know what? We still filled the building, but we lost a hell of a lot of games.
And unfortunately, it was a situation where they did not take the WHA seriously. I think they all felt that it may last a month or two, and they'll all be back here with their hat in hand. And as it turned out, they paid a dear price for it.
Well, Bernie Perrant case, the Miami Screaming Eagles, the only thing they ever put up was a sign. And I guess the management in the NHL thought, well, you know what? The rest of the league's going to go the same way, and it didn't. And the league did pay for it. Ultimately, the players benefited considerably. But at the end of the day, there were a lot of fans that were disappointed with the level of play in the NHL for a number of years.
Mike Pelech, we want to thank you for joining us and adding some great insight into a game from 1970 or 69 that had some ramifications for you, but we want to thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Joe.
Mike Pelech and the Leafs win over the Philadelphia Flyers, November 15th, 1969. And this is Maple Leaf Classics on Leafs TV.